Hey, what's going on, Delta's World? So we got a little project right here. Looks pretty nice. We got a swap. We're gonna have Chris take over and explain what he's got going on here, what we got doing.
Well, we got here a 2009 Dodge Charger SE with 2.7 liter V6. Doing a motor swap. This one has a blown motor. Went and picked up a 3.5 liter V6. Going to do complete engine overhaul and swap.
All right. So far we got that engine ready. We got all the stuff off that we need to out front. He had to take. Here, you want to explain what you had to do to be able to take this engine out?
I had to pull off the front bumper and the front bumper cross frame along with the radiator and condenser and everything with the fans to be able to gain access. I figure it's a little bit more easy to pull it out this way.
All right. So, also, can you explain a little bit about the swap from a 2.7 to the 3.5?
Yeah.
What all does it require? Does it require like a lot of, modification, or is it just a plug and go?
Depending on which one you have, this model comes with the 2.7 V and the 3.5 are the same, but the engine could be different depending on. You have to do research to make sure if you have the 4-speed or the 5-speed. If you have the 5-speed, you're gonna need the engine, trans, and complete engine harness and trans harness along with the CP with the ECM. If you have the 4-speed, which in this case I have, make sure that the transmission numbers match up. It just same bolt pattern. You pull the engine. The only thing you'll need is just the engine and the complete engine and trans harness. Everything's plug and play, and you just bolt it back in.
Right on. That sounds pretty sweet. All right. So, what we got going on right now, what we're going to do is get the headers unplugged, get those off, and then we're going to go ahead and pull this out. I'm going to try to get a little bit of footage of a little bit. We don't have the best equipment, and we weren't planning for this, so we're gonna do a quick, kind of like doer, I guess, like a do, and we'll try to explain as much as we can. And if you guys have any questions, my buddy Chris will be able to answer, and we shall continue, guys. All right, we're back for the next part. Go ahead and take over, Chris. What you got going?
Okay, I'm at the last final steps. I'm pulling this motor out. I just got a couple tranny bolts in the back that I had to undo. As far as for this engine, I got everything pretty much removed from it. The factory harness I have hanging up there that goes to it that I'm gonna lay in place when I pull this engine out. In my case, I just had issues trying to get the torque converters bolts undone, so I'm having to pull the torque converter and engine all at once. You may not have the issue. Me, in my certain situation, I do.
They're just on there pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Can't break them. Gotcha. All right. What else has been tricky?
Nothing really.
Just those bolts just didn't break for you?
Bolts,
Gotcha.
because where they're located at, it's right underneath the subframe. It's hard to get to them
right.
with a breaker bar.
Okay. All right. So this is the next little process, and the next one, I'm sure the engine will be out, and we'll be putting this bad boy in there. All right. Until the next part. All right, we're back with the next progress. Go ahead, Chris. What we got going?
Well, while my buddy was gone, I was able to get the other motor out, which it's sitting right there, the 2.7. And then I was able to get the original harness out, which is laying over there. Reroute it. Had to do a little bit of plug-in. It was pretty much plug and play. Now in the process, we are going to put the 3.5 mounted up to the transmission and continue wiring it up.
Alright. Did you have to do any modifications?
As of right now, no modifications. It's just simple plug and play.
Gotcha. Alright. Alright, so we're back. So everything went in pretty smooth, a little wiggling here and there, but it is connected in the very big. It is connected. Now we're gonna let it down, line it up to the mounts, get them put together, and then after that it's just put stuff together, put everything together, and everything should be good. We're gonna put some new fluids, and yeah, it'll be good on the next one. Alright, Deltas Roll, we're back with more. So we got the engine sitting on dismounts already. We just had to take these headers off and to align it with that one, and we're just gonna drop it, then put the header on. He's getting the other mount, and as far as that is pretty much sitting on the mounts, ready to get the weight off the hoist. And after that, get the last stuff in the transmission, and we're gonna start putting it back together, all the pieces, and we'll continue on the more process as we put it together. There it is, guys. Hey, what's going on, guys? So Chris has gotten it put together. Test start, looking good. We're not gonna run it too long because it's setting at a real big angle. But he did a really good job. It's running. Just got to put the rest of the stuff, the front bumper, get all this done. You'll have to get a aftermarket filter because this one don't fit. So that's pretty much it. Really no custom work besides we'll have to get a new filter thing set up for it. But there it is, guys. You did a good job. You just got to put it together, and we should show you. We're going to clean it up. It's really nice. It's going to clean up really nice. Alright, till the next one.